Was our friend is living next to here, Vycheslav, who was here and he's fluent in English. And he was here in the moment when drone attacked this house. He's living on the house near here, so he's able to say me to share some experience from this. Please.
It was about 40 minutes after midnight. I was slept, but I was woke up by the sound of the drone itself. Few seconds before the explosion. And then there was the explosion, very loud, and I not only heard it but I felt the wave of the explosion, and the doors, the windows in my flat, the next building, were broken by the explosion wave. I walked to the window and I've seen how the flat on the last floor of this building where the explosion was in fire. It was very intensive fire. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think there was some mix for high temperature of the fire itself, and there was an old woman in this flat, 82 years old. She were alive after explosion several minutes. I think, because I have seen her in the window in the flames, and I've heard sound of her voice for several minutes, but the fire was very intensive. I have heard that her neighbors tried to do something to help her, but the door to the flat, metal door, was blocked because of the explosion, and it was very quickly. I don't think that they really had any chance to save her. The emergency services and the fire brigades came approximately in 15-20 minutes, I think, very quickly, but they had difficulties to struggle against the flame from the ground to the main floor, and the fire was very intensive. So I don't think they really had a chance to save this poor woman. And the fire was for maybe an hour, maybe a little bit less than an hour. They struggled with the fire. The explosion was for all this long building, windows were broken, and in this building near and the building in front, which is mine.
On the other side of the street, in fact.
The other side of the street, the flat on this 9th floor has windows on the both sides. And the drone flew from this direction, and the explosion wave was to the opposite direction. In half of the building, probably the window glasses were broken. And during the next day, which was yesterday, the emergency services helped people to at least close their windows with some types. And that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much for this.